Welcome back to the BNL Sports Channel, where today we're going to be opening a signature series, Tops, while I talk about some fantasy football. Let's get into it. This is my first time opening the Top signature series. Let's see what we can get. To start out, generally my draft strategy has been to get 2 running backs, one wide receiver, and then a tight end or quarterback through the first 4 rounds. Generally, I think the best value for the running backs is early, as you go through, there's a dead zone in the middle of the draft, and that's where I try to get most of my receivers. Right here we have a Brock Purdy. That's a great quarterback to have. We have a Josh Allen here. It's a cool card. Javonte Williams. All right. Into pack number 2. My favorite player this year, if I get 1-1, would be to grab Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he's going to be the number 1 overall player in fantasy this year. I also really like, rookie-wise, Jordan Tyson from the Saints. I think he's going to be better than Carnell Tate out there in Tennessee. Christian McCaffrey had a great season last year. I personally don't think it'll be as good, obviously, but I think he'll semi-repeat. I got a Jalen Reed here. On to pack number 3. If I could pick some tight ends I like this year, Colston Loveland, Tucker Kraft are my top 2 targets. I'd love to get Kraft later in the draft, like a 7th round pick, but I think you're going a little bit earlier than that right now. Tony Pollard, David Njoku, Tyreek Hill, Paramount Pairings there. That's a cool card. We got Ricky White. Into pack number 4. Just wanted to talk a little bit about fantasy because I have my first big draft coming up this week. And I just want to go over some of my thoughts. I prefer to pick from the middle of a draft. I don't like to wait in between. Speaking of Jahmyr Gibbs right there, I think it's harder to get value to it. We got a numbered card right here, Christian McCaffrey at a 175. And then we also have a Brock Purdy, his teammate behind. That was a great pack right there. Cool. This year, for the first time, really, normally I like to pick an early quarterback, either Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels the year before, Josh Allen. But this year, I think I'm going to wait. I really like Herbert this year, as well as I think there's some value with Jackson Dart there. They both go around 100 right now. I think they'd both be great fantasy quarterbacks this year. Speaking of Josh Allen, we have a class action right here. It's a cool card. Then we got Kyler Murray, also another choice very late in the draft if you want to get a little risky, in my opinion. And to the last pack here. After the draft, I plan on doing a recap video where we can discuss how I picked, how I messed up, what I think my best values were. And then obviously you guys can let me know down below in the comments who are some of your targets and when your drafts are and who you pick up if you've already done so. I do a dynasty. I'm starting a dynasty, and I also have some redraft leagues that I get into here. And that'll do it for the video. As always, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.